Welcome back to the Irish Bandit channel, or if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I, as always, am your host, the one, the only, the second Irish Bandit. Let's get right into it. We're continuing on from Tuesday's video, talking about my pitch for an S Club 7 reunion. Now, where we left off, we were talking about the S Club 7 movie, reunion movie that I proposed. We left off with the group talking to John and him initially refusing to return to the group until talking to Paul and convincing him, well, Paul calling him, leaving a message, convincing him to rejoin. And now we have all 7 members back in the group. So, like I was saying in the last video, this is a movie of 2 halves. The first half was getting the band back together. The second half is just rehearsals and everything that goes along with it. So let's get into the second half of that right now. So we are rapidly closing in on the concert. It's taking place at the LA Ball, whatever you want to call it, because I don't think they can actually legally use Hollywood Bowl in any production. So we just make up a name for it, LA Bowl, whatever. So we have the group rehearsing and it is going terrible. Nobody is getting harmonies down. Nobody is getting the dance moves down. It really seems like a few of the members are not taking this as seriously as everyone else. We set it up where Joe, Rachel, and Bradley are taking this dead serious. Like, this is everything they want. Tina and Hannah are kind of on it, where John and Paul are like, aren't really taking this seriously at all. They're not getting their harmonies down. They're not getting their dance moves down. And John Lee is an amazing singer, but even he can't get the harmonies down with Joe for when they do their duets. And it's like, this is really starting to frustrate Joe. And you can see it on her face looking all around. Like, she's chastising everyone, talking about, you better get your dance moves down. We're only, it's only a few days before the concert. This is going to be beamed out worldwide on the internet. Now, this movie, if this movie happens, this has to be in it, where they're talking about getting their dance moves down. Tina comes pirouetting in saying, oh, I got mine. You have to have that. You have to have that. I am sorry, but if I see a script and that is not it, I am rejecting it. It could be beat for beat what I just described in these past 2 videos. But if Tina pirouetting through the scene is not in it, I'm done. I'm out. I'm not signing off on it. But either way, that's me ranting. So nobody is getting down. Like, okay, Joe, Rachel, Bradley, sure, they're getting things down. Tina's kind of getting everything back down. Same with Hannah. But John and Paul, I don't want to say are the problem, but they're still not getting everything down. And it's just bringing the morale of everybody down, especially Joe. She gets to the point where it is just like 2 days away from the concert. She's finally had enough. She's like, that's it. I've had enough. She storms off crying. Rachel just looks at everyone and scowls and goes off after her. Bradley just throws his hands up in the air and walks away and goes after them. Tina, Hannah, John, and Paul are all looking at each other like, what? We go to a secluded, quiet corner of the arena where Joe is just inconsolable at this point. She's just crying. Rachel comes up to her and says, oh, it's okay. And she's like, no, this was stupid. This was a bad idea. And Rachel just talks to her and says, no, this wasn't a bad idea. We needed this. We needed to get back together. S Club 7 is stronger than ever before. And you're the reason why, Joe. You are our number 1. And kind of tying into one of the songs on their very first album. Tina, Hannah, Paul, and John all hear this and they're like, oh, God, we've been such fools. What are we doing? Rachel and Bradley are hugging Joe, and the 4 of them come in like, we are so sorry. We're going to take this a lot more seriously. They have a big group hug, get together, and everything starts going at this point. Like, everybody's getting their harmonies down. Everybody's getting their dance moves down. And then the next thing you flash to, the night of the concert. So like most music movies like this, you don't get the full concert, of course, unless it's a concert movie, which it's not. It's like a story. But I'm rambling. You get 4 choice songs and we make them count. So like the first one is like S Club Party. You start out with that. Then you go into Reach. Then you go off to a song on the new album, which we talked about in the first video. And you ended off with Never Had a Dream Come True, their signature song. Fade to Black, Fans Go Wild, then Fade to Black, and then you roll credits over Don't Stop Moving. Perfect song to end with. And that would be my idea for an S Club 7 movie. But we're not out of the phases just yet, because we are now into phase 4, which would be a full-scale S Club 7 world tour. You can start off in the UK, that's absolutely fine. That's where they made their names. So you do like a bunch of dates: London, Sheffield, Nottingham. You expand out into Europe, Germany, France, Italy. You go to UK, no. You go to Australia, tour around there, come up to Canada, and you tour all across Canada, and some stops in the US, of course. I think that would make for a hell of a reunion for S Club 7. So that is my pitch for an S Club 7 reunion. Now, before we end today's video, I just want to let you guys know that you can consider this the season finale. Yes, I'm going to take a bit of a break, a little bit of a break, kind of, sort of. I'm still going to do Retro Reimagined come the 5th of September, I believe it is. But I'm going to be spending the next little while working on my writing the next novel in my Jack Hart series, writing the script for Retro Reimagined, of course. So I'm going to have that on the 5th, and then that's going to be the last video until October. I'll come back with the second episode of Retro Reimagined on Silverhawks. There's a big one for you. And then the month of October is going to be dedicated to all things spooky and scary, as I talk about a lot of different things, horror-wise, Halloween-wise. I'm going to be ranking quite a few of my all-time favorite franchises. I don't mean like I'm gonna, I rank this franchise better than the other one. I'm gonna take a few different franchises like Nightmare on Elm Street, Saw, Halloween, franchises that I've seen, and rank the individual movies in them from my least favorite to my absolute favorite movie of the franchise. So I'm working on those lists right now. What I already mentioned: Halloween, Saw, Scream, and Halloween. No, I said Halloween already. Nightmare on Elm Street, Scream, Halloween, Saw. I think there's another one in there. I can't remember though, but those 4 for sure are going to be highlighted during the month of October. So, and then videos will be back to regular rotation around that point. Plus it also gives me time to think about new stuff to do as well, because I would love to do a bunch of Christmas stuff in December. November is really a dead month, so I don't know what to do for that, but I'll figure something out. Maybe more wrestling content, I don't know. Maybe more stuff like the pitch. I love doing these past 2 videos, talking about my ideas for the reunion. So we'll see what happens, but only time will tell. But again, guys, thank you for, well, little behind the scenes footage. I filmed the first video on the 20th of August, I believe it was, this past Saturday, and I had 155 subscribers. I'm filming this video on the Sunday afterwards, woke up to 156 subscribers. So wow, thank you so much for that. That is awesome. The channel continues to grow and I love it. So thank you so much, and I'll be back very soon with more great videos. But what do you think of my S Club 7 pitch? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'd really love to read your opinion. While you're down there, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. In the description, you're going to see a link to all my social medias and all the ways you can help support this channel. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Reddit to stay up to date for when new videos come around. You can help support the channel by visiting the Redbubble store to get all your Irish Bandit merchandise. And you can purchase my very first novel, Shade Falling, in that link as well. If it's through Amazon, and if you have Kindle Unlimited, you can get the novel for free. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, tap the bell and you'll be notified whenever a brand new video goes live. And that'll be it for me for now. So I'll talk to you guys again on September 5th with the very first episode of Retro Reimagined. I might pop on to do some taste tests depending on what comes up and if I'm able to. But I'm going to take it easy for the rest of the summer. So thank you so much, guys. And I'll talk to you again very, very soon.